Hello, I'm Socially Lissy, a digital artist on Twitch. I recently remembered about an app I played with back when I was in college and used, which was the Monster Girl Maker app by Ghoul Kiss. Link to Ghoul Kiss in the app down below in the description if you want to check it out. Pretty much what happened was I was looking for ideas to make a video or some inspiration of things to redraw, and I remembered that I had a bunch of the character profile heads I designed back when I was in college, so I figured I would do a poll on Patreon to see which set of Monster Girls I do first, because there was a lot. I actively used it. And I was able to limit it down to 6, and then I had to narrow it down to 3 because I realized 6 was a bit more than I could chew at the time. So the first one I did was a mouse monster girl. She's honestly one of my favorites. I thought she was cute and adorable. With this particular drawing, it took multiple sketches to get to a point I was happy with, particularly with the pose. The sketch phase is honestly a great time to check your proportions, angles, and perspective by flipping the canvas. Trust me, this will minimize your tears if you do it during the sketch phase, where it's easier to fix rather than if you do it down the road in the line art or the coloring phase. I really wanted to push myself out of my comfort zone with the pose, as I felt like my past few pieces weren't as dramatic or showed the character's personality or represented the personality as well as they could have. I think the pose can say a lot about a character's energy level, their personality, their current mood and emotions, so I really want to push that. The personality I had in mind with this one character was a high energy character who is full of love. She's that supportive friend character who, the moment she hears you talking down upon yourself, insulting yourself, or just sees you're not in an overall great mood, will compliment and rant about how wonderful you are, and just tell you to love yourself, and she'll have your back like a friend should. She's very supportive, she's very full of love, hence why I had a lot of hearts and such within it. I moved a lot of the hearts from the hoodie up at the top down to her tights down below because I thought that'd be a cute little change. And then of course she has her little hands in a little heart shape, which I thought was a cute added touch. So yeah, she was personally a favorite. I thought she was adorable, but yeah, she's the high energy supportive friend that we all wish we had. Now, for the Bat Demon, I knew exactly what I wanted this girl to look like. She was the popular girl in school that had zero problem speaking her mind. I also envisioned her favorite coffee shop to be a trendy local cafe called Nick's Bucks. And while I envisioned her as trendy, assertive, and confident in herself, I also envisioned her to be an aggressive rugby player or an aggressive athlete. Maybe a captain of a team such as rugby. So I changed the design or the initial clothing design from the trendy kind of like sweater dress and booties to something more sportier like the knee-high socks and the running shoes. And of course I tried to put her in a pose where she looked like she was sure of herself. She could take you on if you tested her and pushed your luck. And of course, she has a coffee cup from her favorite little cafe. Finally, last but not least, we have our Ghost Girl. Now, this was a mixed inspiration between Karen from Mean Girls and Polly from Monster Prom. Pretty much, she's a ghostly party girl who's rebellious, but she's not necessarily the brightest. She's slightly naive. She might not always think before she talks, but she likes to party. She likes to get down. She likes to think she's the attractive friend, that's for sure. That's where I got a lot of the inspiration for this Ghost Girl's personality and how she goes about her day. I wanted to redesign her hair, in particularly like her pigtails. Instead of it being hair-like, more ghost-like, or I guess ectoplasmic. I don't know what you would really refer to it as, but a lot more floaty, a lot more spooky. I like the idea of her being able to use her hair to also grab things like her normal hands would. My biggest thrill with this one was getting to experiment with opacity and some different effects, because ghosts aren't often shown as fully opaque. They usually have a little bit of translucency to them. So I really was excited to experiment with making the hair look funkier or fancier or more like it's actually part of a ghost, in addition to getting to play around with some fancy dancy effects and making her look spooky but fun. Anyways, that brings us to the end of the video. I do, before we wrap up here, want to give a big shout out to all my subscribers on Twitch, my Patreon supporters, as well as anyone who also donated bits on Twitch. It's all greatly appreciated. Your support has helped me be able to find time to create extra content such as this video here. It's very appreciated. Thank you so much. And again, if you do want to see me live on Twitch, or you want to see other content from me, I do have my socials down below, including Twitch, TikTok. If you also want to be featured on the end credits here, the Patreon link will be down below. But that being said, thank you so much, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Gotta say, you're not wrong.
I'll just leave it at that. You're not wrong. Why are pancakes so good at making people laugh? Because they know so many. Are you insinuating, Finnan, that you are a pancake? Was that a selfie in the Discord food channel? Yeah, I think that might have been a selfie in the Discord food channel. Someone took the term of being a snack a little too literally. Please don't leave.